So Pope Francis has ordered pretty much all Vatican entities to move all funds to the Vatican Bank by September 30th. So good morning, guys. Welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. We are in Heck Week. Actually, we're in 3 weeks of heck. So I am trying really hard to do as much daily work as possible. Small things to big things. Food storage, canning, the house is being torn apart, the house is being put back together, whatever. And I'm also trying to go around the property every day and just knock off things that are even just the silliest little things. Like I need to trim up down the driveway so that when you try to go get your mail, you're not being attacked by, raspberry bushes and stuff. So whatever, the canes. So anyway, so I'm just doing some cleanup. It's last week and this week and next week, we had already designated as crunch time. And I think our intuition is very good as far as that goes. At least it's going to be good for our timeline. But there's a lot of strange things going on right now, so that, I don't know, if you really, really feel moved to, want to feel good about this fabulous, dark, crazy winter that's coming on, I'd be moving right now. I'd be moving like Mach 10 with your hair on fire, baby. So that's what we're doing. So there's a lot of projects that we're working on that doesn't matter per se to you. Just understand that there is a major sense of urgency right now. Do you not feel that in your spirit? It just makes me almost want to vomit. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I never do know what's going to happen, but I know that I'm going to feel better about me and my family and my farm and my little place here if I know that I've done as much as I can in the time frame that I feel I should. And I hope you have that sense of urgency right now. So here's the deal. Listen, I'm not a banker. Okay? I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not Catholic, and this has nothing to do with anybody being Catholic. But I have a question. You know how you see something and you just kind of go, well, what in tarnation is going on there? So there are actually, you're going to ask, I'll link one of the articles down in the description below. Go read it. You can go Google it. Okay, I haven't seen this anywhere. I haven't seen anybody talking about it really. Maybe it's nothing and I'm just a silly, simple, old, crazy little redneck hillbilly girl out here, trying not to get more blisters on her hands. But, so I don't know. When I see something big, whether it's a church, whether it's a major institute, whether it's a business, I don't know. And it's like all of a sudden, we've got to get all of our millions and millions of dollars from all over here to right here in 3 weeks. 4 weeks. Do it now. Can you do it? When I start seeing stuff like that, it kind of makes you go, things that make you go, yeah. I mean, I feel a little CNC music factory coming on in my brain. Maybe that's just the way that I'm wired. So I'm going to connect, like I said, I'll put I'll put the article down in the description. And I know somebody's going to get on here and say, well, it's just because of hoochie coochie doochie loochie moochie. Don't worry about it. I don't want to worry about it. I'm really not that worried about it. But I don't know. I just saw that article in several, and I've looked it up. And it seems to be legit. So apparently, now I'm not Catholic. Okay? I'm not. I don't know much about this at all. I'm not going to claim to. I'm going to let you know about it so that you can go do your research, think what you want. It doesn't change how I feel about it. Here's what I know. If in the articles that I read, so obviously there was some big debacle with millions of dollars, just millions of dollars. Over the years with situations with funds having to do with, I guess, the Catholic Church. I don't know if there's been scams. I don't know. All the articles kind of say the same thing, but each of them have different details. So I read several, and I'm just trying to get this information to you. So basically what the Pope wants to do is to move all funds to the Vatican. I guess they have their own little central bank situation over there. I don't know. I'm asking you. You tell me. What I found interesting is in a couple of the articles that I read, maybe they're just quoting each other, is They've been concerned about problems that have been happening for decades. Decades? That's plural. I'm decades. So, I mean, how long has that been going on? When you say decades, to me that means at least not 1 or 2, maybe 3 or 4. I don't. That's almost as old as me. I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. So why are they all of a sudden like, whip it up, y'all, whip it nay-nay. We've got to get our money moved. And it's not just like, hey, at the end of 2023, hey, we're trying to resolve all of these issues and get everything into one location. You know, it's like having all of your beanie weenies in one location. You know, if you have to have an organized pantry, you want your beanie weenies and your Spam in one central location. So they want their money, millions of dollars in one location. And I'm just saying, well, why? I'm saying, okay, well, why now? And why such an immediate rush, I guess? Am I reading this right? Am I crazy? Don't answer that. Hey, Patton. Why is Pope Francis trying to move all the money suddenly by September 30th? Do you have an answer on this? Do you have any input? Are you Catholic? Does that matter? Do you have anything to contribute at all other than looking good? Okay. So I don't know. So I'm not claiming to know. You're not coming here to find out. You're going to go and do your own research, or maybe you all have, you've already heard this. You already know about this. But like I said, I don't know. It doesn't really, by all the little bit of research that I've done, I'm like, is this the only reason? I didn't really get much of an explanation of why. Why so quick? I mean, so this came out, these articles that I'm talking about, they pretty much came out like the end of last week, the 22nd through the 26th. That's pretty much a week ago. And that's the end of August. And you want all this money over yonder suddenly, maybe, I think, by September 30th? Wow, that's kind of quick. I don't know if I could move millions of dollars that quick. Why the rush? So I'm just gonna let that joggle your brain. Could be nothing. Probably is. And again, I don't have any beef with the Pope. I don't know. I'm not Catholic. I just sort of, try to pay attention to things and go, isn't that interesting? And then I go about my business and I go, what's my gut telling me as far as what I need to be doing and how I need to be proceeding and what do I need to get in the canning jars and what I need to organize. And Lord have mercy, we better make sure we have plenty of wood for this incredible, beautiful winter that we're all going to be experiencing. So in addition to that, I'm sure we'll make a video about this because, our electricity bill went up over $150 from last month to this month. And we use less, wattage. And it was actually a little bit cooler. And one of my sons was actually not here for a couple of days, so I didn't have some extra crazy teenager using extra shower water and extra lights. I mean, we really have gone over this the last couple of days. Now, I haven't sat and compared the numbers and crunches completely, but I will tell you that my neighbor up the road called me the other day, and she was complaining big time about it. And so I said, well, I hadn't gotten my bill yet. But when I get it, I said, the funny thing is our bill went up $200 last month. And I said, we thought it was because of all that water issue that we had. Remember, we had that huge explosion with the water. I said, so we didn't take it too serious because we thought maybe we knew that was going to affect our bill. I did think that it felt a little excessive, but I didn't stress about it. Now that we got everything squared away, it actually has cooled down. It cooled down there for a bit. I adjusted the air and all these things. And then one of my crazy teenagers was gone. It's still $152 extra from what we're used to, what's our normal average. We kind of run pretty good with a normal average. Now, so I know you're experiencing this, and I know a lot of people are getting very, very upset. I know that a lot of people are talking about what 1 in 6 people now pretty much can't pay their electric bill. This is the times that we are in right now. Again, if this has not affected you yet, wait till winter hits. So you need to really be thinking about ways to adjust anything that you can. I don't know what that means for you. I don't know if that means more wood for wood heat. I don't know if you need to insulate your windows better. I don't know if you need to walk around with a toboggan on your head. I have to walk around almost all winter with a toboggan on my head anyway to keep these these satellite dishes. You have to keep your ears warm. And, you know, my satellite dishes on my head, you know, we got to keep them tucked down, honey. So I just want to say that this is what I'm talking about. There are a lot of things going on. I know you think I'm like going to like chop your finger off. I'm not. I'll put it down. But there's a lot of things going on right now. Here we are literally almost September 1st. Can you believe that? Labor Day weekend is coming up this weekend. There's a lot of strange things happening. Let me tell you this. There's a gentleman that I really, really like his input. He may comment on this video. He doesn't comment on every video. He's very strategic and he's very, you know, he's always a really good commenter. Very nice gentleman. Very knowledgeable. And he has been predicting through comments on my channel here, things that we have been seeing pretty much come to pass, or what could likely happen. And he actually commented yesterday, and he actually said that by the end of September into the first or middle of October, we could see something really catastrophic in terms of the stock market. Will that happen? Obviously, we don't know, and he doesn't, you know for sure either. But he's saying by trends and by things that we're seeing, and if things continue along the route that they go, I'm sure having to do with what the Fed has been talking about recently, I'd say that probably has a lot to do with it as well. I'm guessing on that. So here's what I'm saying. If you stand around and look at the signs, they don't look good. So what are you doing tonight? What are you doing this weekend? It's Labor Day weekend. You better put some labor in your back, whatever that means to you. If you need to top off your pantry, if you need to get an extra gasoline in a gas can. How was your winter prep? Have you gone through your winter clothes? I've already started washing all of my stuff and seeing what we've got, putting them away, getting organized. Be thinking all the things that you need to be thinking. And last but not least, since a lot of this is kind of centralized around the whole idea of money and a lot of weird signs, make sure you have a way to operate without your bank. If something were to ever happen, that you have a way to at least go buy a gallon of milk, a bag of cat food, dog food, bologna, whatever you need. Make sure, no matter what, that you have cash available, quick access to get in case of an emergency. Try your best to make that happen. I don't care if it's just $50. Do what you can to make sure that you can do that, okay? I'm thinking about you. I have a canning video coming up on these apples that I made. I'd never done this recipe before. And I kind of tried it out and I love it. So I'm going to make my second batch the exact same way. So that's coming up. Very simple, very simple, easy canning. Water bath. It doesn't get any better than this. Beautiful apples. Beautiful seasonal deal. I normally make a lot of apple butter, but I went this route this year because I still have a lot of apple butter. And I may make some apple butter. I don't know. But this is a great looking recipe. So I'm going to make a video on that. It may just be the clips of me actually showing you the items and making a video out of it. Because again, I'm having floors torn out and showers being put in right now. So it's very loud in my house. So I've got to get to that today because like I said, we're working. You need to be working. Work through it. We appreciate you being here. And like I said, I don't have the answers to all of these things. But things that make you go, I don't know. Be asking a lot of questions these days. You may not get the answers, but your gut's going to tell you, you better respond. Like, subscribe, and share. Hope you're doing good. Stay busy. Winter is coming. And we'll see you on the next video.